need 5 on this play to move the sticks. On third down, it's Nick Chubb. And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short. On fourth down, Watson. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And the Browns are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. To throw is Watson. And that's going to be caught for the Browns. Touchdown. Deshaun Watson finding Amari Cooper. And the Browns have tied the ball game with a chance to take the lead. Extra point good by Hopkins. And they take the lead here at 7-6. Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away. Hill is going to take it out of the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Jackson on first down. That is caught with Sean Bateman. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A good pickup there, 26 yards. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for first and 10. Here's Jackson. And looking for Andrews, but this is intercepted. Picked off by Martin Emerson. Down the sideline he goes. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Browns defense has a touchdown. Now it's Hopkins to add the extra point. And it's up. It's good. Our score 14-6. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. Hill is going to take it out of the end zone. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. And this will probably be the last play of the quarter. And it'll be a minimum pickup here as it will take us to the end of the first quarter. Second quarter now from Baltimore. It's the Ravens in possession. 2nd and 7 as they've got it as we resume action. Jackson. That's complete to his receiver, Bateman. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. So a first and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 44-yard line. Jackson's throw pulled in by Aguilar. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. From the red zone now, here's Jackson on first down. Touchdown! Rashad Bateman on a touchdown throw from Lamar Jackson. And the Ravens are back within a couple of the lead. And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2. Jackson here, he's going to look to throw. Goes right side. And he's got it. So they went ahead and went for 2 to tie the game, and it works out. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. On the return from his end zone is Grant. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. The Cleveland offense ready to go. They'll fake the handoff. Now Watson. In trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. And they got to him again. Following that sack, Watson and the Browns backed up for 3rd and long. From deep in their own territory, they look to throw. Trying to fit it into Moore, but it's intercepted. Picked up by Brandon Stevens. And they will finally bring this run back to an end, but not before he's down inside the 5-yard line at the 4. Suddenly it's first and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here. After the interception, here's Jackson sliding out of the pocket. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Grant Delpit. And the Browns are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. The Browns drive about to get started. After the interception, here's Watson. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. So first and 10 now from the 30. Here's Watson. And the Raven pressure too much. Down he goes. Sacks a growing theme in this first half. This is second and long. Watson now to throw. He's got a man on the crossing route. That's Moore. A good pickup there. 18 yards as they get closer for third down. Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Watson. And he's going to be brought down here in the backfield. Got to be careful here. They need to move quickly, but it's also fourth. Here we go on fourth. Watson. Oh, the turnover fest continues. Here's another interception. Picked off by Roquan Smith. And he will return this one to the 30-yard line. On first and 10, it's Dobbins. He'll get it to the 23-yard line. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a second and 3.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
On second down, here's Mitchell. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. A 23-yard run. And the Ravens will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. They'll try and throw for it. Back in the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. On the return from his end zone is Grant. And a nice job there on special teams to limit him to inside the 15 as he's dropped at the 14. The Cleveland offense ready to go. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned it. They're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you got to figure, if something goes wrong, you may have put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come back in the second half. Managing risk, this is a big decision here.
Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. On first and 10, Watson. And he can't escape, and down he goes. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle. Now Watson. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Picked off by Roquan Smith. And he will bring this back. It's a pick 6 and a Raven touchdown. And now the Ravens calling the offense onto the field here as they're going to go for 2. They'll look to throw. And this is going to be caught. It's good. And that extends their lead by 2 more. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. But no run back here. Fair catch, and this will come out to the 25. The Browns drive about to get started. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete. And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the second quarter. The final shot before the break, Watson. Letting one fly deep for Cooper. And incomplete on the deep ball. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here. The Browns going to see the football first, but they trail here as we resume play on EA Sports. On the return from his end zone is Grant. And they're going to start in a hole as he's brought down at the 11.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
Moore, the man in motion. Now a first down throw, Watson. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Trying to get that one to his tight end, and they've been trying to get the ball to him, but as of yet, unable to successfully complete one. But you know there's usually a nice comfort zone in throwing to the tight end. Great sight lines, usually right in the middle of the field.
And he gets this one just shy of the 35 to the 34. And now they're in the hurry-up. Faking the give, now Watson. And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle. Back to throw, Watson. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. Gonna need something special here on 3rd and long after that sack. What does Watson have in his arsenal? Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. So the line of scrimmage all the way up to midfield now as they've got it 1st and 10. Now a play fake, and it's Watson. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
So it looks like they stopped some fighting them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But this defense gets 2 more stops. They can keep them out of that area.
Watson's throw hauled in by Bell. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. Watson off play action. It's caught. Cooper. They'll give him 4 yards there, and that'll make it 2nd down. And the offense moving quickly to the line. Off of play action, it's Watson. Throwing left side, it's complete. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. Chubb is into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. On is Hopkins now for the extra point. He's got it, and they're back within a touchdown at 28-21. Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away. Hill is going to take it out of the end zone. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. They'll start with a run by Mitchell. And he was able to shed 1 tackle but could not get away from there. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. Now Jackson. That is caught with Sean Bateman. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. 22 yards there, a 1st down. Off the play fake to Dobbins. Here's Jackson. Pressure comes and down he goes. Anthony Walker giving that O-line fits. He gets in there to drop him.
Okay, I'm not sure you could actually draw up a better pass rush than that one right there. Nowhere to go outside. He had to keep backing up and backing up and backing up. Eventually dropped for a huge loss.
Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. Jackson. And that is incomplete.
I know conventional wisdom says, hey, don't get it all back in one play. But sometimes you go ahead and try to. They tried to get it all back on that one. Weren't able to do so.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. That is caught. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 44-yard line. A real letdown defensively. That was 3rd and a bundle, but they allow the conversion. Back now in Baltimore. It's the Ravens in control of the football. They've also got the lead as we get set for the 4th. They'll throw on first down with Jackson. That ball caught. It's Mark Andrews, the tight end. Add the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Again, Jackson. Now look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Rodney McLeod. And the Browns are right back in this football game. Watson and the Browns now with a 1st and 10 at their own 27. A good start to the drive here as that's caught out on the left side. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. They'll fake the handoff. Now Watson. Got a man. It's caught inside the 10. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. They'll run with Chubb. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5.
Well, the spotlight hit him once already tonight as he got into the end zone. He was trying to make it a double spotlight, wasn't he?
But credit the defense, bottling him up, not letting him get in for the set. Touchdown, Browns! Elijah Moore, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Browns are an extra point away from tying this game here in the 4th. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And an important one that is, as we are all tied now early in this 4th quarter. Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the 4th as the kick's away. Hill is going to take it out of the end zone. And a nice job there on special teams to limit him to inside the 15 as he's dropped at the 14. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They no longer have the lead after that last touchdown, all tied up in the 4th quarter. And a chance for this offense to mount a potential game-winning drive right here. So a 5-yard run the other way in the wrong direction, and that leads us to 2nd and 15. Here's a toss right side to Mitchell. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. 47 yards rushing for him now. He's only carried the ball 4 times. All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning. Here's 1st and 10. Now a nice throw here right side. He hauls it in. And they will get him down, but not before he gets very good yardage there, as that will lead us right into the 2-minute warning. Here's 1st and 10. First down, here's Mitchell. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
Partner, you got about 20 coaches on your payroll, but there's 60,000 of them in the stands. I don't think any of them like that play.
And the later we go, it's starting to sound like 100,000 in here. And he'll take it down to the 30-yard line. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts. as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
Well, here's a big one. You can just feel it. This is third down now. Jackson.
That's out to Hill, right side complete. And he will have a Ravens first down as this defense unable to hold. It's a 7-yard gain there on 3rd and 2. All 3 timeouts still in their back pocket. Here's 1st and 10. Now Jackson. And this is going to fall to the ground, incomplete. That very nearly their 4th pick of the game. Instead, 2nd down. Nearly an interception. If that one's picked off, it's over. So a new lease on life, so to speak.
A lot of times when you're in coverage, you're so focused on the man and the coverage that sometimes the ball, if it arrives, it surprises you. That may have happened to him in that situation.
Now the Browns signal for the 2nd of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game.
They'll come to the line now on a 3rd and 6. Jackson.
That one complete to Hill. The Browns will quickly use their 3rd and final timeout, as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this 4th quarter.
We can make this one pretty simple. Locked up all of his progressions downfield, forced to get it to his running back. But how about the way they ran to the football and knocked him down to force a 4th down?
Here we go. This is 4th down. Throwing. Jackson.
He finds Aguilar over the middle.
And he is going to have a Ravens first down as they'll wind up getting the yards they needed on 4th and 3. Here's Jackson.
Being chased out left. And it looks like he'll be just a yard shy of the 5 here as he's out at the 6.
You know what I like about that play? He didn't try to do too much on 1st down. He took what the defense gave him, put together a solid gain to bring up 2nd and manageable. Now they have a couple of plays to pick up just a few yards and a new set of downs.
And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. Now they get the timeout. It leads you to wonder, will they kick it here or risk running another play and possibly not getting down in time? We'll see.
A big play here. 3rd and 2. Jackson to throw. He's got his target. That's complete.
Now the timeout will be called, so they're in field goal range with 3 seconds left.
Well, you have to be aware defensively that you've got 2 goals because obviously you're trying to prevent the touchdown, but you're also trying to keep it from getting a first down as well. That time they weren't up to the task, and it's for...
And this is going to be caught. It's caught. And they've won the football game. So the final seconds tick away.
It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we are in the Steel City at Pittsburgh's Acrisure Stadium. Coming up, we got a good matchup on tap here, as it'll be the Atlanta Falcons taking on the Pittsburgh Steelers. The kicker, Chris Boswell, has it ready to go, and we are underway from Pittsburgh. On the return, here's the dangerous Cordero Patterson. And he returns this to the 22.
Now the Steelers put a stop to the action with a timeout defensively. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Here we go, set. Smash, smash. Hurry, hurry.
Now a first carry here for Robinson. And he is going to lose yardage here. It'll go as a loss of 3 right away, and it's second down.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness. He's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13.
Ritter from the gun. And complete to Drake London.
And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. 23 yards the pickup there.
Ritter on 1st and 10. And that's going to be incomplete.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
Here's 2nd and 10. Ritter back to throw. Oh, and that is incomplete.
That's what you're going to need to do against those big receivers. You got to get in there and get physical with them. That time he got in close, got in tight, and knocked the ball away.
Sticking with a passing game. Here's Ritter again. Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 42. It's a pickup of 16 there, and it'll lead to a new set of downs. So they go from one 42-yard line to the other as they come up now 1st and 10.
Ritter now.
And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going down.
Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. But defensively on the previous play, they gave up a pretty good chunk of yardage, but right there, they got a good portion of it right back.
And if we just flip it around from the offensive perspective, took a nice step forward, and how about a couple of leaps backwards after that play? They've got to figure out a big call coming up here to try and gain that yardage back.
And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. 25 yards the pickup there, and also a first down.
Hey, go Steelers!
Going play action. Ritter.
And did he get the feet down? Yes, touchdown.
Van Jefferson.
A 24-yard touchdown.
And the Falcons are on the board first here this afternoon.
And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2.
Ritter will throw for it.
It's caught. And it's 8-0.
Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. On the return from his end zone, Godwin Igwebuike. And a very solid return out across the 45-yard line before going out of bounds.
Well, you gave up the first touchdown of the game, but how about the response? Big-time return. Now it's their chance to try and put points on the board.
Rudolph going to lead the Steelers up now 1st and 10 at their own 46. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Can't get away, and he's taken down. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Rudolph's throw complete there to Johnson.
And that was yardage that they needed there after the sack on 1st down. They didn't get all of it back, but now they look at 3rd down as a manageable situation, one that they have a much better chance of picking up.
And he will have a Steelers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Now run straight ahead with Warren. Nothing doing. Barely able to muster a yard to hit the 35. From the 35, here's 2nd and 9. Here's Rudolph off play action. Under pressure, and down he goes. They need 18 yards here on 3rd down. Here's Rudolph. A 5-yard loss there is going to bring up 4th down. Here we go on 4th. Rudolph. He's got it at the 15. And he is going to have the Steelers 1st down, and he'll have it by plenty as it turns out to be a big gainer there on 4th down. 2nd quarter action from Pittsburgh. It is the Steelers in control of the football. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10 as they've got it as we resume action. And a big loss here as he's taken down. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack. Throwing on 2nd and long. Rudolph. Looking for Pickens. He's got him on the out route. A good pickup there. 18 yards as they get closer for 3rd down. Throwing on 3rd down. Here's Rudolph. Finding Pickens for another catch. And he's able to get this down to the 5-yard line before he's out of bounds. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And that'll bring up 4th down. Rudolph. That throw finds Pickens in the end zone. Touchdown Steelers. A 5-yard touchdown catch. And the Steelers' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. And this is caught. So they get the 2 points, and now we're even at 8-8. So 8-8 our score now as he'll send this one away. Now it's Patterson. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense, they just had to stand on the sideline, watch their opponent author a really impressive drive to reach the end zone.
Yeah, and I think you're not telling yourself the truth if you don't think there's some one-upsmanship going on right now, because they just had their touchdown answered by a drive of double-digit plays that also found the end zone. Now they want to do something even more impressive to answer that one.
T.J. Watt charges in there hard and drops him for a loss of 12 from that outside linebacker position. On 3rd down, Robinson. And they're going to get him down well short of the first as he can only get this to the 30. He did well to get him 8 yards, but it's still going to mean a call to the punt team on 4th down. Trying for it on 4th down. Here's Ritter. He's got his man, London, right side. And now this is going to depend on the spot. And they say he's just short.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Rudolph looking to throw. He gets it left side to Johnson. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. On 1st and 10, Rudolph. This is caught. And in for the Steelers touchdown. Allen Robinson. A 20-yard touchdown. And the Steelers have taken the lead. Boswell good with the extra point. And they will take a 7-point lead. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown.
Patterson going to bring this out of the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. On 1st down, Ritter. That's blown downfield by London. Still going inside the 20. Touchdown, Falcons. Drake London, 84 yards. And the Falcons are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. They'll try and throw for it. And unable to connect. They don't get the 2-point conversion here. Well, split the difference, and they're right where they would have been with 2 PATs. They got the 2-point conversion the first time. They failed there.
Interesting, isn't it? Because the first time you go after your first score, that feels like a gamble. The second time when they tried it again, that felt like, what the heck, right? Because, as you said, even if you miss it, you split the difference, and you're right on schedule at 14 points.
Here comes a 1st down throw from Rudolph.
Got his man, it's Warren.
And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. And they're going to speed things up here. On 1st down, Rudolph. That's complete to Robinson. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Rudolph now to throw. He finds his man, complete. It's Warren. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and that will bring up 2nd down. Rudolph going to throw again. It's complete to Robinson. Touchdown! Allen Robinson with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half.
And the Steelers will extend their lead in the final minute of the half.
Extra point put through by Boswell. And the lead is up to 8. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown.
From his end zone, here comes Patterson. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. A slim deficit here in a one-possession game. Not much time left, obviously. We'll see if they can march this down.
He's got daylight.
He's to the 15.
Touchdown, Falcons.
Van Jefferson.
2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far.
And the Falcons get a late score here in the final minute of the first half.
They'll look to throw. Throws right side. And he's got it. So they went ahead and went for 2 to tie the game, and it works out. So we're right back where we started. All even as the kick's away.
And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after their last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a...
All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted.
And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. The Steelers signal for the second of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half.
Okay, Frank.
They'll motion the tight end across the formation.
Now Ritter to throw on 1st down.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
That incompletion certainly slows things down a little bit and brings up a very important call for 2nd and long. What do? Run and try and get some yardage and make it 3rd manageable? Or challenge the coverage again, hoping for a bigger gain?
Pressure comes, and the Steelers take him down. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half.
Koo knocks this one through the post.
And that will do it for this first half. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. It's been a shootout so far. We'll see which defense can make the adjustments as we get back underway in the second half.
Igwebuike to return it from his end zone here.
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive.
Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the 3rd quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the second half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the 3rd quarter.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Back to throw, Rudolph. Man open is Robinson. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Allen Robinson, 31 yards.
And the Steelers come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the 3rd quarter.
Boswell good with the extra point, and that will make this a 4-point game.
Patterson going to bring this out of the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line.
And Charles, it feels like we're set up for a good second half here. Came out of the locker room, 1-score game. Now the lead has already changed hands. Well, this offense, they've got an opportunity right now to take that lead right back.
Yeah, and it feels like you're going back and forth almost a little bit like a tennis match, right? And we're just, our heads just keep moving. Which side has it? Which side's going to score? How are they going to go out doing it? A little bit of a challenge for each side trying to match each other.
Ritter now on 2nd down.
And this throw incomplete. Now the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down.
It's easy to see when we review this that the ball needs to come out quicker, because if you don't throw it right on the break, you bring a crowd of people into the equation.
And that's why it got knocked away there.
Here's Ritter. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's going to have a Falcons 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Throw left side, taken in by Jefferson. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. Ritter to throw it. And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here on this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on first down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
I have to give some credit to the defender on that one. He read all of his keys perfectly and got a great break on the ball and able to force that incompletion.
Now the terrible towels in full force now as the Steelers get set to defend this 3rd and long. Another throw coming up here for Ritter. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. A big 3rd down conversion with a gain of 28.
With the kind of game he's had so far, you had to know that on 3rd down that they would be looking his way, and they did, for big yardage and a first down. I think the defense fell asleep with the switch on that one. I would have doubled him, tripled him, anything to keep the ball out of his hands.
A 2nd and 10 forthcoming here. 3rd quarter action in the Steel City of Pittsburgh, PA. Now here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete.
That play call wasn't there for them against that coverage. So they're going to spin the dial now in their playbook and come up with 1 more shot at the marker to try and keep this series going.
Now the terrible towels in full force now as the Steelers get set to defend this 3rd and long. Touchdown! Kyle Pitts on the receiving end from Desmond Ritter. And the Falcons have retaken a 3rd quarter lead. Now Arthur Smith going to tell the offense to stay put. We're going for 2. Ritter will throw for it. And they don't get it. They tried for the 2-point conversion there, but unsuccessful. And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. Igwebuike to return it from his end zone here. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now, but let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points certainly not at a premium here. And he'll slide to a halt here, still a little shy of the first down marker. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. From the gun on 3rd down, it's Rudolph. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Pressure brought in, and the Falcons get there for the sack. Here's Rudolph. Completing it to the right side, Johnson. A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for 3rd down. They'll come up facing 3rd and 5. Rudolph looking to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he will have the Steelers first down by about a yard as they find a way to convert there on 3rd down and 5. He finds Robinson. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the 3rd quarter of action. Back now in Pittsburgh. We couldn't ask for much more to this point in the 2nd half. A gorgeous day, 1-score game. 1st and 10 here. Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. Now a 2nd and 10. from the gun. Here's Rudolph. Just keeping the play alive. And he's taken down, trying to do a little too much, getting outside of the pocket, and it results in a sack. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he fires one, but incomplete.
They converted twice on 3rd down that drive already, but couldn't make it a 3rd. We always talk about in-game adjustments. How about what the defense did there, able to shut them down on that attempt?
Boswell's kick is good, and they have taken the lead here in the 4th quarter.
So he waited on the sideline for his first chance in the ball game, and it didn't come until the 4th quarter, but he connects there. A big one to give him the lead.
Boy, you talk about coming in cold. I don't care how many times you kick it into a net. You're not really ready when you go out there and all that beef is coming at you trying to block the kick. Big spot, and he delivers.
Come on, set.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive.
And now they find themselves trailing following the field goal. Still a good amount of time in this 4th quarter, but this drive very well could determine the outcome of this ball game.
It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
Ritter.
His throw incomplete.
But plain and simple, that's the 2nd time today that he's dropped a pass.
And that one, I think, maybe even a little easier than the earlier one that he dropped. Surprising.
Was this game announced as a night game prior to, and maybe his rhythm is just off? He's got thrown off. He's got to wake up, enjoy the sunshine, and go play.
1 score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Got to try it here. He's back to throw.
And he is caught. And he is going to have a Falcons first down. And they get it easily. A gain of 5 on 4th and 1. Sticking with the passing game. Here's Ritter again.
In trouble, and he's taken down.
That's Cameron Hayward who got in there to take him down.
So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down.
Ritter back to throw.
And his throw's going to be incomplete.
So many times when we talk about coverage, we're just about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
3rd and long now, Ritter.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
Ready.
This is 1st and 10. Back to throw, Ritter.
It's caught on the right side by Robinson. 4th quarter, 2 minutes on the clock in a tight 1-point game. So it's Falcon football as we welcome you back.
Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now. The Ritter's throw into the hands of Pitts here.
It drives some people crazy to see those short throws underneath. They've got to find a way to gash the defense downfield.
Here comes 2nd down. Ritter.
He'll buy some time right. This will be caught just inside the 10.
And the Falcons are going to have a 1st and goal as he'll be taken down at the 7-yard line.
He has been terrific today, hasn't he?
Yeah, absolutely. Running flawless 2-minute drill right here. This has been quarterbacking 101 with a flourish.
Now 1st and goal. They'll run with Robinson.
And they go the wrong way on this one. Losing yardage back at the 12. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages.
Got London on a slant.
He takes it across for the touchdown, and they've taken the lead late in the final minute of the 4th.
Wow. Wow.
And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for two.
Here's Ritter.
And it is incomplete, so they can't convert for two. And now the lead stays at 5.
Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Now Rudolph. Got his man. It's Warren.
And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. Now another timeout called for by the offense, as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go in the game.
Rudolph. That's down the field and caught by Freiermuth. And he's going to get out of bounds with the 1st down. So an ideal set of circumstances there. They move the chains, and they save that final timeout. Throwing here, Rudolph.
And his throw is incomplete.
As a corner, you have to be able to run with guys step for step downfield in man coverage and make up ground quickly in zone. You have to put yourself in position to make plays, just like that one we saw there.
Rudolph. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Now the Steelers going to use their 3rd and final timeout, as the clock will stop with 18 seconds remaining.
This offensive line flat out cannot handle this pass rush. We've seen it demonstrated time and time again to the tune of 7 sacks in this game thus far.
A big play needed, no doubt. 3rd and long.
Now Rudolph. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. These are the spots, this stage of the game, where it pays to have speed on the perimeter, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and in the 2nd quarter, he may very well have run by him, but in this situation, I know as a defender, I'm loosening up a couple of extra steps that allowed him to run with him stride for stride.
4th down, desperation time for Rudolph. This is caught inside the 15.
And he's going to be out of bounds here, all the way down inside the 10.
They keep the game alive, at least for the moment, as it's a 1st down.
I tell you what, this is not for the faint of heart right here. 4th down, this is taking a big risk. But it's as good a play call as you can imagine. And the defense just not able to come up with the stop they needed. And this is not...
And he's across for the touchdown, and it's likely the game winner here in the closing stages. Extra point put through by Boswell, and the lead is now 2. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown.
A fun, close ball game comes to an end. On that last play, Charles, they were on the wrong side of midfield. They needed something near a miracle, and they couldn't get it done.
Yeah, the effort, that was good. Very good, in fact. They were just a little too far out to get a decent look at the end zone.